giving everybody Grammys, be like, I'm sorry Grammys because you didn't get one yet.
I feel like their best move, if they would want to stay relevant, or if they felt like they were in jeopardy of losing their credibility,
Which they are.
Yeah, would be to diversify on a musical level.
Yeah.
I ain't saying just get a bunch of niggas in there. I'm just saying just get this nigga in there. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta come on now. Come on, y'all. I'm trying to get a check too. Shit, if you get more money, if you get a Grammy, how much money you think I get for giving a Grammy? Exactly. You feel me? Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the Ted Ned Show, your new favorite podcast with your two new favorite co-hosts. I am your co-host, Ed.
And I'm your other host, Ted. Welcome back in this motherfucker.
Welcome, people. It's good to see you guys. It's it's been too long.
It's been too
a whole
long.
week.
Whole week.
And there's some crazy shit that's been going on,
Crazy stuff.
Good morning to you if you are listening to this at the drop of that hour of midnight, and watch out for that car if you're riding in your car going home from work and you're on the freeway.
Watch out for
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane. That's the DMV slogan. That should be it.
Yeah, stay in your lane and turn on your damn blinkers.
And if you gotta stay in your lane, turn on your blinkers. That's an analogy for life and driving.
Yeah, right there. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's true.
It's true.
So, we got some shit happening this week. You guys probably already know about this, but the Grammys happened.
They happened.
So we're going to talk about that a little later, and we're going to talk some music talk. Really, we're going to talk some music talk. See
just
what
like
this bag's
last week.
Talking about. If you guys don't know, I'm applying to be a board member of the Grammys Association Board. But there is a chairman in there by the name of Stan Levowitz. He is trying to blackball me out, but the grace of God, I'm gonna make it in there. Number 99, Jersey Mike's giant subs with everybody. Extra mushrooms.
I mean, you gotta bribe yourself way in there somehow. So I think I guess a Jersey Mike sub. That's what you're going with.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jersey Mike subs blowing out the backs of all their wives.
There it is. Jersey Mike's, go ahead, sponsor the stream. Go ahead, hit the link in bio, Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, there you go, Jersey Mike. Come on, sponsor me. Sponsor this move that I'm about to make. But as always, we started off with the We Streaming segment of the podcast, and we'll go on to the bulk of the show, which is going to be some music talk, some Grammy talk, what we thought, what we think, and what we think is going to be happening for the future of the music industry. Then we ended with, the world's favorite, most dangerous part of the podcast.
Yeah.
The rant.
Some
where me and Ted, I'm applying for the Grammy board. Ted and I get some things off of our chest.
Grammars. There it is.
Mm-hmm. And, if we don't feel that similarity with each other's rants, we have the privilege to retort that form of banality.
We do. Oh, shit.
Yes.
That's like 3 syllables. That's crazy.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. That's what they want to hear.
All I see is effort, and I'm not mad at it. All
I see is your wife, Stan, so you better leave me alone.
Oh, shit.
Better stop fucking with me. So, so Ted, I'm not good at metaphors.
Oh, shit.
But what have you been streaming?
What have I been looking up?
What's been making that What's been making that sound?
That's a stream. That is a stream. The sound of a stream.
Yeah, that's a stream.
Well, the things that's been taking up the bandwidth in my home, what Spectrum has been calling me for. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna make them want to pee. They're gonna have to use the bathroom.
Stay in your lane. Look, that car coming. That car. That's it.
Watch out.
Officer, it was completely this driver's fault if I'm still on the air. He said sorry, so he admitted the guilt.
Yeah, there it is.
Get his
Don't
ass.
say sorry.
But be sure to like, tune in, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You feel me?
Yep. Go ahead, officer.
Yeah, but go ahead, Ted. Back to your
Yep, back to the stream. What I've been listening to, what I've been looking at, what's been taking the internet bandwidth in my home is mostly just as far as what I'm watching has been only one app, really. It's been HBO Max. I've been fucking with HBO Max this whole week.
Okay.
HBO Max is starting to become one of those essential 4 or 5 streaming channels that you need. Because there's a 4 of them. That's your Netflix, your Hulu's. It's starting to be HBO Max and Disney Plus for the 4. Is that your essential 4? Give me your quick essential 4.
Netflix overall. I say Hulu, and it's a tough one because
you have that anime section, you know. That's people like to put that in their phone.
But Hulu does have the anime that I like too.
Yeah, but they don't have it all.
No.
Do they got
HBO Max has the other half of the anime.
Who has Shippuden?
That's Hulu. Hulu has Shippuden. But you know, HBO Max has like the Studio Ghibli films. Like the masterpieces.
My friend
like
Totoro.
Spirited Away and My Neighbor Totoro.
My Neighbor Totoro, my bad.
It was good. It didn't age well to me. But things like that. So I would say Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus.
Yeah, those are the 4.
You know, Disney got Marvel.
And that's game.
Disney has Marvel.
That's all I heard. Yeah. So that's the 4 essential streamers. I didn't even. Yeah. That's definitely what you got to have. You don't be saying whoever saying Peacock can get off the channel right now. But I've been watching HBO Max all this week. Specifically, what I've been watching is a lot of DC animation. There we go. As y'all know, I've been I love your superheroes and fucking Justice League, the new Justice League recut, Zack Snyder special or whatever the fuck. The new Joker movie is about to come out, and so I'm getting prepared for that. So I'm watching all the the DC animated films and DC animated series, and that's what they got over Marvel. They got that on lock. I can say that.
I'm taking a day off of that.
Just watch all the animated series?
For Justice League for 4 hours. I'm about to. I need 4 hours to critique and then 4 hours to go look in the mirror and be all like, "Damn, I just watched a 4-hour movie. I need that time."
Yeah. Well, next week you'll get an analysis on some Justice League. I can definitely guarantee you that. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of animation, a lot of Justice League TV shows, a lot of Justice League Unlimited. The Justice League original show, and then Justice League Unlimited, and then there's the Batman animated series that I've been watching. Also been watching a lot of the movies, like the Justice League. What is it called? War, Justice League Doom, Batman Under the Red Hood, which was really good because I watched the scene that you was talking about, Edward, of his speech to Batman.
You saw the scene,
and I was wanting to hear the explanation that Batman had. You know what that man said? What did he say? He said, "Oh, I can't get." First of all, let me break it down. Hold on. I got to tell people because they don't know what I'm talking about. But Batman Under the Red Hood. Now, if you know me, I have a love-hate relationship with Batman, and it's 60% probably hate. But I love that man. I still love him. But I got a lot of qualms with him, and it has to do with the fact that he don't kill people because he is the number one superhero that should be killing people. Because the shit he got to deal with. Anyway. So in this movie, Under the Red Hood, there's this villain that comes along, and it turns out to be Robin, his old Robin. Batman and Robin. He had
Jason Todd.
Yeah, apparently there's multiple Robins. I didn't know that, but apparently there's multiple Robins. So one of the first Robins he had, name was Jason Todd. I guess he had a little mean streak to him, and Batman didn't like that. All of a sudden, the Joker, everybody knows the Joker, kidnaps him, kills him, beats him with a crowbar to death with a crowbar, and he dies. So he lives with that. But long story short, Jason Todd comes back to life between some power shit, and he's out to get Batman. But the only reason why he's out to get Batman is not because that he didn't save him. He forgave him for saving him, for not being able to save him. It's because he didn't kill Joker for killing him.
Yeah.
Because he could have stopped all this future bloodshed that he's going to end up spilling because of, you know, he gets out of Arkham Asylum and does whatever. Anyways, I'm getting too deep into it. But the fact that he asked him, why didn't you just kill this man? Because he committed all these crimes. He's fucking crazy. I know the Joker. He's crazy. Yeah. Why don't you kill this nigga? And what did he say? He said, if I kill him, I'm gonna go down a dark path. That if I get one taste, I'm gonna fucking lose it or whatever the fuck. That's his only explanation. If I hit the heroin one time, I'm gonna lose it and become a junkie, and that's why I can't do it.
Yeah, that's
so that's your whole explanation. Not killing nobody, not all this shit. All this shit didn't happen is because you don't want to do it one time because you think you might fall into a trap, and your mental capacity ain't. You too fragile. So you too fragile. You mentally fragile. Batman is what I'm hearing. Because if you do it one time and knowing that it'll benefit the greater good, knowing all those morals that you have as a superhero and all that will be fulfilled by killing this person, you know, you just can't do it because you're mental fragility. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Batman. That's all I needed to know. All my explanation I need to know. Thank you. So, you know, it's still a love-hate relationship with Batman.
It's I would like to point out that Jason Todd also mentioned this ain't Penguin, Riddler, you know. Just him. Just him. You just
the Joker is the most craziest person in like ever.
Yes. Shit is crazy. Even when he when it was revealed to Joker, when he I still remember the scene when he when Jason Todd pulled him out of the closet and threw him on the floor as he's like still bound to the chair.
Yeah.
And he like looks up and looks at both of them. He wasn't scared. He was like, "Oh my God, let's get a group picture. Who has a camera right now? This is so crazy."
Exactly.
It's like, come on, Batman. I get it. Some would say his mental fortitude is strong because he won't kill, but
it's
at the same time you have to somehow. You have to understand where Jason Todd is coming from.
Yeah, and my thing is, like I said, he's the number one superhero that should be killing. That should be out here because these niggas is crazy and they overrun your city that you love so much, and they fucking with citizens' lives on a daily basis.
And I always believe if you're not gonna kill, get out of the way of those who will kill.
Yeah.
Because there are other people who were willing to kill Joker and fucking Two-Face in them, but then Batman will protect them. So just like, get the fucking, stay home.
Yeah.
Stay home.
You're using your resources for the wrong thing. And then it gets me into how is Batman staying rich? Anyway, I don't want to make this a whole Batman thing because I go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, Batman, fix yourself. You know, I need to have a conversation with him. Because we need to come to the red table. Me and Batman need to come to the red table, and with Jada Pinkett and her mom and her daughter, and we need to talk this out, Batman. Because there's too much drama. There's a lot of tension around here, and we need to speak our truths. You know. So yeah, let's go to the red table, Batman. I'm inviting you. I'm extending the invite. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Batman, a lot of Superman shit. Another thing that I've been watching on HBO Max is Band of Brothers. Love that fucking show. I'm only 4 episodes in, and I love that show. If you didn't know, Band of Brothers is just about the first paratroopers in the United States military. Oh my God, I'm gonna get it wrong. I think it's the 101st Airborne Easy Company. It's basically paratroopers. What they are is just, you know, soldiers that jump out of airplanes and jump onto the enemy, you know, into war. So it's basically just about D-Day and D-Day plus 6 and everything after D-Day, you know, when the American troops went on to Normandy. And I love the show because I just love war. First of all, my number one thing I get nerdy about is history, whether it be entertainment history or just history, American history in general. I love history. I love learning about history. So World War II is a very, very big historic event. So I love learning about it. And I love seeing, you know, the visuals, you know, seeing the the way it's shot and all that, and the action in it is really dope. So yeah, Band of Brothers is a fucking fantastic show on HBO Max that I'm finishing up. There's also a show called The Pacific, which is about the like Japanese side of the World War II. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, the Pacific is the Japanese side of World War II, and then Band of Brothers is about the invasion of Europe and D-Day and shit like that. So you kind of get two sides of the same war, and it's filmed really extraordinarily. Extraordinarily, is that a word? That's a word. But I love it. It's really good. Love shit like that.
You have any notable like war movies to recommend to the people?
Well, I mean, there's only one notable. There's only one notable war movie that's probably one of the top 10 greatest movies of all time. And that's Saving Private Ryan. Okay. First of all,
Dunkirk, 1917.
Those three movies right there are amazing.
Letters from Okinawa. Letters from Iwo Jima. There we go.
Which one is that one? Oh, no, I didn't see that. Is that the one with the flag and he was raising the flag?
I believe so, yeah. And it's like they were stuck in some type of cave or some shit. I can't even remember.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I saw but yeah, Dunkirk is really fucking good. I talked about that last week or 2 weeks ago. 1917, really fucking good. I'm gonna give my whole family to watch that. Yeah, those are three great war movies. But Saving Private Ryan, it invented the way war movies are shot and told, pretty much. It's for this modern. It invented how Band of Brothers was made, and The Pacific definitely was made on HBO. Yeah. So. Yeah, fucking Saving Private Ryan is amazing. But yeah, those are all good shit. As far as the music, really, it's just been. I'm gonna try to keep this one short. There's been a couple of things. I know I was railing on Giveon last week. You know, and I'm still mad at you, Giveon. You know? But Giveon got a new song out this week. It's only 2 minutes fucking long, but it's fire. It's my favorite song of the week. It's called All to Me. It's a fire song on his new, not a new album, but it's his past two little great albums mixed into one, and just with 1 2-minute song. The 2-minute song is good, so it's just everything he's put out has been good. But I'm still incredibly mad at him. So yeah, there's that. So Giveon, All to Me, that's definitely a thing. I'm starting to make a reggaeton playlist. So I've been listening to a lot of Bad Bunny, little Rosalia, little Karol G, who's my new Latina wife in my head. You know, whoever that dude she's with, I don't fuck with him at all. You know, little J Balvin, you know, little Daddy Yankee, Wisin y Yandel, you know, all of that shit. I want all of that. I want all that on my playlist. So I'm building that playlist up, listening to some shit, good shit. And then I'm listening to the greatest rapper of 2021 right now, and that's Pooh Shiesty. Okay, Shiesty season. Shiesty season. That mixtape right there, heat, absolute heat. First of all, I went back to when he got signed to Gucci, right? He got signed to Gucci. He got put on So Icy Summer, the mixtape, okay? All them songs, I went to every song featuring Pooh Shiesty. They all hits. Every one of them. Because Pooh Shiesty. Let me tell you, that man's accent, I don't know, it's the way the accent roll off and the content is just perfect. I fuck with it. I fuck with it all. The 808, his voice in the 808 and his little rapping, I fuck with it. It may get me in that mood. I love it all. So yeah, Pooh Shiesty season, that mixtape is absolute heat. The So Icy Summer, when he got signed with Gucci and put him on the thing, put him on the little compilation mixtape, because you know every rapper got to have his compilation mixtape. You know, this is OVO sound with, and then they got Drake and also got Roy Woods and Division and all them on it.
Like Cruel Summer.
Exactly, literally, because it's called So Icy Summer. So yes, literally. No, I mean if you go back to that, that's a moment in time. That Cruel Summer and the My Beautiful Dark Twisted and those, what was it, Good Fridays? Moment in hip hop music history.
Oh my God. Every Friday.
Christian Dior Denim Flow. If y'all, man, just look that up on YouTube if you don't know what that means. That's all I'm saying. It's a moment in hip hop history.
That is.
But yeah, Pooh Shiesty, best rapper out right now. Best rapper 2021 so far.
Okay.
I'm crowning him. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with this week. What about you, Edward? What have you been looking at? What have you been streaming? What you got going on?
Well, ain't been really too much.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on my gaming thing a lot more at twitch.tv/Dead Nemesis. You can catch me up on Facebook gaming, YouTube gaming, and Twitch.
I mean, that's streaming.
Yeah,
literally.
That is streaming. I'm the stream now. That's it.
That literally, yeah.
You know, but there's a couple things. When you told me you was watching DC stuff, it got me into my feelings about DC again. I was all like, you know what? Let me watch some DC animations again, because you guys already know how I feel about Warner Brothers and their whole handling of DC films. They don't know what they're doing. They have gold, but they're trying to fucking melt that down to make copper, you know? So it's just, I feel like Warner Brothers isn't handling things right when it comes to these live action films. Their last great movie was, bar none, Shazam. And before that, The Dark Knight. Everything else is a hit and a miss. Everything else. Man of Steel is good for just introducing Superman and what he's going through, but that's about it. That being part of the whole Justice League trilogy, like this is how we're going to build the Justice League, it's complete sheep shit and shallow ass water. Patty Jenkins, horrible director.
Oh, damn.
She's the one that did Wonder Woman 1984. And if I'm not mistaken, she did Wonder Woman. Both are bad films.
Damn.
The graphics, the graphics ain't good. Right now, your screen, Ted, looks better than the screens that the action scenes I was watching on Wonder Woman 1984. The storyline is complete dog shit. Cheetah is not a woman from New York. She is from Themyscira. She was a Themyscirian. She was an Amazon woman as well. I do not like when directors, producers, companies, whoever the fuck it is, the powers that be, take something that's already been etched in stone and you say, I'm gonna do it this way.
And like don't
do that until
better. They just change it just to change it.
You just changing it, just to change shit. The only film that I've ever had a problem that I didn't really have a problem with was Joker, because there's already films establishing Joker as the nemesis of Batman. Shout out to Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson for some of you guys, and Mark Hamill for the animated Joker. So there's three. That's three different trilogies that's 3 different decades of Joker being established. Yeah. So if you want to get Joaquin Phoenix and make this different one, sure, by all means, go right ahead. But for this new crowd of people who don't know superheroes, who are just now being ushered into the world of superheroes, these kids that are brought up in the superhero era film, stop doing that. Stop rewriting shit and then wonder why the film sucks. I'm talking to director or producer or the company Warner Brothers. You have your source material there. You know? So when you told me about you watching Red Hood, that made me want to go watch some good DC films that were made last year and the year before. So I was watching Death of Superman. Very good film, you know, very, very good film. That's astonishing right there. That's astonishing. I also watched Under the Red Hood. Let me tell you about Red Hood. I'm gonna make it real quick. Ted, I know you love the Heath Ledger Joker. Right next to the Heath Ledger Joker, the speech that Red Hood did to Batman. Yeah. As far as iconic moments, that speech is going up there. That scene 4 is up there with Dark Knight, Mask of the Phantasm, The Killing Joke. I get it. Oh, it's 2 different canon stories or whatever, but that man asked a brilliant question. He asked a brilliant question. Hugo Strange never asked that question. Lex Luthor never asked that question. All these brilliant Amanda Waller never asked that question. All these people never asked Batman that question. The one person who was more than deserving of an answer asked that question. And that's the question that always needs to be asked. And Batman should always think of that every time he wake up.
Why ain't you killed Mr. Joker?
Just him, not Riddler, not Penguin, not Clayface, not Solomon Grundy, just him. Just him. Or get the fuck out of the way. You don't see these Desert Eagles?
Where you know it's a fact that this man would be, you know, killing this man will bring positivity to society, period. And you know it as fact.
You know it as a fact. This is a good thing that's happening.
Yeah.
This is Lord of the Flies, and we need to drop the rock on Piggy's head.
Then what did he do? Red Hood was like, okay, it's going to either be me or him. So you're going to have to kill me in order to, you know, stop me from killing him.
Yep.
And what did Batman do? He did some, what? He like had him shoot. He was about to shoot Batman, and then he went around and did all this shit just to protect the Joker. Did all this extra shit. Just let them. Terrible.
It's horrible. You know, so I just wanted to point that out there, that moment right there that's definitely up there with great times in Batman history. So other than Death of Superman, I watched The Reign of Superman, which I believe is part 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a 3-part thing, you know, because Superman, he's the best superhero, so he can die, you know, all that bullshit. But it's a good twist. It's a real good twist. It's better than the Justice League film. I'll tell you that right now. What else have I been watching? Doom. I like Doom. Justice League Doom. You know, since I was shitting on Batman, on the flip side, Batman has
Batman
hands that do not discriminate. I will fuck up all of y'all. I put a fucking bomb on Flash's wrist. Look at that. It's on his bone. Don't fuck with me. That
was my love, I guess, for Batman comes in, because that was a good movie, and that was a good Batman movie. And I was agreeing with Batman.
Yes. That's the good thing about Batman. He's all like, we're the most powerful force in the world, so we need to be checked, and I'm the one to do it. Yeah. So I will fuck all of y'all up.
I'll fuck all y'all. You know, I'm the weakest one.
Exactly. So it was like, you know, it was good, and it was good to see Bane like fuck him up. I was hoping for another back-breaking moment, you know.
A la Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, you know. So that was it for film. Really, you know, I haven't been watching too many things. Other than those DC animated films. As far as music, I'm gonna count it as music, but it ain't really something that you can like watch on YouTube. Like, you can't watch this person perform because this person doesn't exist. And it's the game that I've been playing called Friday Night Funkin'.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something about this. Y'all don't know what an 808 is? Anyone? No? Download Friday Night Funkin'. Play the song Satin Panties. First of all,
Satin Panties.
Satin Panties is an amazing title.
That is an amazing title for a song.
That is an amazing title.
Satin Panties.
Fucking, it's a game where it's basically like DDR, except it's on PC and you're just doing it with the arrow keys. Yeah. And more so than your ability to hit these arrows real quick is just the beats that they have. It's so amazing to me. I love a good beat. And you know what? Someone, this reminded me of a time when I had asked myself, what do I like more? What do I find more entertaining, film or music? And I got to go with music.
Wow.
I believe music paints a picture.
It does.
Whereas film needs music to complete the picture. I like them both, but I think I like music a little bit
better. I think I might agree. Yeah, might have to agree. Even though, like, you know, the question of if you'd rather be blind or deaf. Like, oh shit, Jesus Christ. I think I might have to be.
I'll lose the taste. I'll lose taste. Gotcha. No. There's other sense. You missing 3, bro. You got 3 more. 3 more. You forgot the other 3.
The taste is big though.
You can take taste. You can take taste off.
That's terrible.
Because I can fake some shit. I'm just not.
And at
I'm
that
like,
point,
what you got here, Guy Fiat? Cucumber water? It's the best tasting cucumber water I've ever had in the world. God damn, you got that from Athens, huh? That must have came out of Athena's pussy. That's where that water came from. That's where I can fake some shit like that.
Yeah.
Deaf or blind. That's
terrible.
You can take the taste. You can take the taste.
Yeah, just take the taste because I ain't about to do all that.
Yeah, I ain't about to do all shit. I had COVID earlier in a year, and I lost my taste. Never bit into a tomato until that day.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah. And
That's a crazy experience, especially if you know how a tomato tastes like and you know you don't like it.
Oh, yeah, because still in my soul, I hated what I was doing. But I was like, I'm going to do it. I got to do it, Experimentation on myself. So, that's all I've been streaming. It's not too much. Mm-hmm. It's really like 4 DC movies and a video game that I've been streaming, by the way, on twitch.tv/Dead Nemesis.
That's DEDNEMESIS.
Exactly. There you go.
One of those.
Mm-hmm. So that's all for my streaming.
Oh, okay. You
ready to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, because it's like you said, we've been streaming certain things, and like we both love music, and we both think that we would take music over movies. I think so. I think it's a fact that I've never cried to a movie. I've gotten very, very, very close many times. I've never actually had a tear come down during the movie, but I've cried many a times to songs. So, but apparently the music's biggest night was on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And we gotta talk about it. And if you don't know what music biggest night is, it's the Grammys. Now, the Grammys every year, once a year.
Wait, hold on. So we're not talking about the Country Music Awards.
We're definitely not talking about Country Music Awards.
Let me just scrap this paper.
Yep.
Sorry, Willie Jones.
Mickey Guyton. Sorry about that.
Wow, that's
I guess
Kane Brown was about to get a glow up on today's episode. So big. It was going, ooh.
We're not talking about the Country Music Awards. We're not. It isn't 1985 and you aren't Reba McEntire.
There we go.
But we are talking about the Grammy Awards, and apparently that's the music's biggest night. That's what they bill themselves as. So but nevertheless we got to talk about it,
Yeah.
Who won, who didn't win, who should have won, who didn't get nominated, because there's answers to all those fucking questions.
Yep.
But yeah, it was, if you didn't know, it was a big night for people. It was a different ceremony a la COVID, They had a couple like performance stages and like a stage for all the presenters and the acceptance of the awards and stuff. But I guess the overall production of it was good. I mean, it was as good as they can get it, during this time. That would be crazy to be like working backstage and shit like this during this time. It's crazy. You can't do certain shit. And imagine being like, this is your first Grammys ever. You've been wanting to work at the Grammys, and all this shit is happening.
I don't think I want to go.
I know. Yeah, if me and an artist, I don't even want to go.
I don't think I want to go.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But, I mean, there's some notable moments, notable winners. So we got to talk about it. We got to review it. First of all, the elephant in the room, or I should say the GOAT missing from the room. Abel Tesfaye wasn't there, so this is already null and void, I think that's it. But the thing is, it's null and void, but some people did win that did deserve to win. So I guess that's the balance you gotta kind of unfortunately have to have with this award shit. But let's start from the tippy real quick from the tippy. Album of the year went to Taylor Swift for Folklore. I listened to the album. It was cool. I don't know why. Who else
Album of the year?
Album of the year. Let me see. Who else was there? Who else was supposed to be there? I mean, it was a cool album. I like the song Exile. I like Cardigan. That's nice. But album of the year, I don't know who deserved to win that. Sheesh.
Album of the year?
It was between Folklore, Chilombo, Janae Eiko's album, Black Pumas, which they performed last night. That was the first time I ever heard of them, and they're kind of good.
Black Pumas was there?
Yeah, Black Pumas. They were nominated for album of the year.
Oh my god, they're amazing.
Yeah, they had a big night. I don't think they won though, but he performed and he had like a little feature that talked about his story and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he got nominated for Record or Song of the Year, I think.
That's amazing.
But yeah, Black Pumas was up. Everyday Life, Coldplay. First of all, Coldplay dropped an album this year. Who knew that? Jacob Collier, some album by him. Haim, they had an album out. Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia, which could have won. Hollywood's Bleeding by Culture Vulture, Post Malone. That was the album of the year this year. So I guess, I mean, it wasn't that big of a.
Why was that even nominated? Didn't that come out in 2019?
Hollywood's Bleeding? I don't know. I think so. I feel like, that came out a while ago.
Oh my God. That's just crazy.
Caesar's turn, but a long while to go.
Honestly, I think I would just go for Dua Lipa, Black Pumas.
Yeah, out of all of these.
And Chilombo.
Yeah, those would be the three. I mean, I haven't listened to Black Pumas yet, but from what I heard, that one song, I really like that song, Colors.
Yeah, you would enjoy them.
Yeah.
I stumbled upon them just by like going all over the place with Apple.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just be looking places I just don't even know where I'm at.
Sometimes that's my favorite thing to do is just go all over the place with Apple.
Click on some stuff and be all like, oh, artists like these. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Who was Black Bear? Bam, right there.
Yeah, so she won Album of the Year, Taylor Swift, and I guess they give it to people all year. I don't know.
It's okay. It's gonna be some changes once they get me in.
Exactly. She won Song of the Year, which is dope. We like that. Best New Artist went to The Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion. Which, I mean, I would like that, but my thing is, first of all, Doja Cat was in this category. Yikes.
Oh, she was?
She was in this category.
She wasn't?
She was. No, she is. She's nominated.
Ooh, I might have to. Wait. Who's the other contestants in Best New Artist?
That's my other problem with this nominated. But let me just say, so Megan Thee Stallion, Ingrid Andress. I don't know that person.
She's not a new artist.
Phoebe Bridgers. She had a really big year with a big album. Noah Cyrus. She had a song 2-3 years ago. That was her only song. And what did she release? What's his name? Gallant. I don't know, but it was a hit. Oh
yeah,
that one song.
The Black Country guy.
I think so.
No, he's an R&B singer. I think.
Yeah,
I don't mean to categorize him like that. By the way, too, viewers, it's just I don't know much about Gallant, but I know what you're talking about.
It's that one song, and that was 3 years ago. So how to make her Best New Artist? Yeah. Hey, I don't know.
Ingrid Andress. Who?
Chica.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of people thought she should have won. She was on the Grammys, like the commercials a lot. She had a Facebook commercial that was all over the fucking place. D Smoke, my sister's what's the name? Substitute teacher was D Smoke because he used to substitute for Inglewood High.
Oh wow.
Doja Cat and Kate Renata. Kate Renata been in the game for years. I don't get why he's a Best New Artist this year, but okay. But my thing is they didn't put the obvious winner in the category, and that was Pop Smoke, period. Pop Smoke was the Best New Artist of last year.
He didn't win anything, did he?
He didn't win anything. He got nominated for some things, but he didn't win anything. Wow. But he should have won that, and that's period. Pop Smoke was one of the biggest artists of last year, and the best debut artist of last year ever. Like, period. Like, I don't get why he wasn't nominated and then won. And it wasn't a no-brainer, I personally think it's a no-brainer.
I don't think Meg should have gotten new artists. I do think she is deserving of Grammys, and if I'm not mistaken, she got 2 others.
Yeah, she got 2 others.
I would have gone with. I was about to say Doja, but when you said Chica, I might go with Chica, but she didn't have a big breakout.
I mean, her album, what is it? Video Games, I believe. I can't really. It's like a joystick, the album cover.
Yeah.
It seems to. I've added it. I need to listen to it. I'm really behind on Chica. I've always noticed her in the game and shit like that. And I need to listen to her music.
She used to do freestyles on IG. If you ever get a chance, I believe her IG username is Chicaology. And she used to go by, what was her old name? I forgot the old name that she used to go by, but she's very good.
Yeah.
and she's been making, some breaks. Like 2 years ago, she got invited to the Jay-Z and Beyonce brunch. That's a hard thing to get into, and for someone who didn't even have a record deal or anything to get invited to that
brunch.
I'm Blue Ivy and them didn't even get invited to that brunch. That's how hard it is to get into that damn brunch.
Not Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy did not get invited. She was not invited. It was just like, hey, do not invite her, or I'm gonna send you to jail. No trial, straight to jail. It would either. I want to say Chica, but Doja had a bigger breakout. Chica's still like, she's, I don't want to say underground. She's in the sand, about to emerge. She's the sand snake from 2020's Dune, and she's about to get your ass.
She's definitely about to emerge. She's gonna have a big year.
But I would have went with Doja. I like her versatility.
Yeah,
I can do the kooky shit. I can do Doja. If you're watching this,
Hot Pink.
Let me look
crazy.
up on you a couple times, girl. Just let me make you feel good, because I've been following you since Nintendo. So let me, you the baddest bitch in the game to make a bar with Nintendo games and fucking Street Fighter games and make it sound good.
Yeah.
And then you make fucking Streets became a hit. Then she got that rock.
The performance of Say So at the EMAs.
Yeah, like she just I'm everywhere with
She's versatile, definitely very versatile.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I would probably went for Doja, and Hot Pink should have been nominated for Album of the Year too. Yes. Hot Pink was a fucking great album.
It's a fucking amazing album.
But there was a lot of other notable things from the Grammys that was positive. Like we said, Meg got 3 Grammys. That's dope.
Shout out to Meg for those 3.
Billie Eilish, one of my girl. I love Billie Eilish. She went back-to-back Record of the Years, which I wasn't agreeing with. Everything I wanted. It was cool.
I agree with it. I told Phineas when he finished up and sent it to me.
Oh my god!
That Tuesday afternoon, I was like, bro, this gonna win. I don't know what it's gonna win, but expect the ugly ass golden record player in your living room.
Record of the Year, everything. I don't think it should have been everything I wanted. If it was between me, I don't like Rockstar. I don't like that song by DaBaby, but that could have won. Say So could have won. Or Don't Start Now. Those are the 3 that I would have definitely accepted.
So Rockstar can't win.
I just don't like that song, so I don't like it.
Say So could have won.
Say So could have won. Don't Start Now definitely could have won. Savage,
but that vibe of everything I ever wanted.
I had a dream. She's making really happy music right now, because everything I wanted is kind of a happy song.
I am kind of scared for her though, because after the documentary, the world is a little blurry. With her like being that against herself, I want to say, or self-destructive. Yeah, it makes me scared for her, because it's like, what if she gets into the same type of space that Kurt Cobain was in?
I mean, that's just with drugs too. I think her thing is she has a really great support system around her whole family, and her whole family is very, very supportive and always around her and helping her out.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, it's really dope.
But for the time being, I like this. I like that beat of everything I ever wanted. I like all her music. Yeah. There's not a track of hers that I can say I don't like. It might be somewhere so like I'm not in the mood to listen to that right now.
But yeah, exactly. I get that.
It ain't because I don't like it.
So my thing is with the Grammys this year, my biggest qualms with the Grammys this year have to do with the R&B categories, because I'm a huge R&B fan, as y'all know. And first of all 3 of these, I personally wouldn't have put them down as to win.
What's the nominees, and then what's the winner?
So the best R&B song nominees were Better Than I Imagined by Robert Glasper featuring Her. I've never heard this song before. R&B song Black Parade by Beyonce. Collide by Tiana Major 9 and Earth Gang. Chloe and Halle Do It. And Slow Down by Skip Marley and Her. Her's just everywhere with the nominations. She on the way to the Oscars. She just got nominated for Oscar.
That's amazing.
But out of all these songs, the one that I did not hear won Better Than I Imagined by Robert Glasper won Best R&B Song, which I need to hear it. Wow. But out of all of these songs, the Collide song is probably the one I would have picked to win, and I would have gave Earth Gang a fucking Grammy. And Tiana Major 9, which I don't even know too much about her, but she has a great voice. Or even Do It by Chloe and Halle. Shit. That song was everywhere. But even though, I mean, I guess that's an R&B song. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's personally, I think I agree with everything you're saying 100%. I haven't heard anything by any of those people yet. Any of those songs except for Do It. Mm-hmm. I love Earth Gang because I just think they're underrated as hell.
They are.
So I probably would have went with them. But I think this is the doing of Stan Levowitz over there. He's fucking shit up. If you guys can help me get into there, I could have suppressed that. I could have stopped that.
You could have did that. Yeah, you could have.
You know, it would have been like, girl, just give it. What you doing, Earth Gang or Chloe? Which one?
Yeah, which one? Better Robert Glasper. Who was that? But another one that went wrong to me. Well, no, it didn't go wrong because Thundercat got an award for it. So Thundercat is a
so happy for
Grammy winner. He won Best Progressive R&B Album.
Yes, I love that. Man.
And another one that I was mad about was Best R&B Album. Best R&B Album went to Bigger Love by John Legend. Now I know John Legend is great. He's a quote unquote legend in the game and all that. Mm-hmm. I ain't heard him make a different song in the past 6-7 years. All his songs to me sound the same. They all sound like All of You, because All of Me is all of you. Ed, love your curves and your edges, all your perfect imperfections. All his songs sound like that. And then the other different song would be the one he did for Selma. Okay, that's different.
Gosh.
But
I didn't know he came out with an album.
Me neither. But and then the other person who should have won was my second favorite album of all time last year was Giveon. Giveon Take Time got nominated for Best R&B Album, and he should have won, period. Because he was the only one pushing the R&B forward at that time and was the only R&B album, well, not the only R&B album, but the only out of these 5 that was interesting to me was Giveon's Take Time. Giveon had a great fucking album, and it should have been recognized.
Fireworks, but the birds are
in the air.
That's an amazing.
It was an amazing
thing. I love that he's an R&B artist from the LA area. Or I'm assuming, it's Long Beach, right?
Long Beach, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Another thing that happened was Nas winning for Best Rap Album, his first Grammy, which is crazy.
Grammy. So now, Ted, I'm gonna just take the reins real quick. So go ahead, y'all. Tell me again why I'm wrong about Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead and tell me. Go ahead. Stan. That was Stan. He helped y'all niggas out.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with Stan said, nah, get my nigga. Come on. He should have had it for Illmatic. You know, I should have gave it, but I wasn't in it. Let me set the record straight. I respect and acknowledge Nas's brilliance and talents in the rap game.
Yeah.
I just don't personally listen to his music because I started listening to Jay-Z in 2012. So I had to go all the way back. And at that time, I didn't know you could listen to both of them and like both of them. I always thought it was like you had to pick either or. Mm-hmm. You're either fucking with that nigga from Brooklyn or you fucking with the nigga from Harlem. Which one are you doing? No, I'm thinking, I think Nas is from Queens, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. I'm not too sure.
But after I was done listening to basically the catalog of Jay-Z and I went to Nas, the albums as whole just didn't hit for me. Yeah. King's Disease is great. I personally like Nasir, the one he did in 2018, I want to say.
The 7, when Kanye was doing his 7-track albums.
Yeah, I think that might be my favorite work of art from Nas. My favorite song is In This Order, To My Brothers with Daughters, and One Mic. Because at the end of To My Brothers with Daughters, or To My Fathers with Daughters, he said something like, you know, you was a player and shit, and you breaking hearts. You was breaking heart after heart. So what God do to give you karma? He gives you a daughter. So you can possibly see her heart being broken. It was some shit like that. That bar though was just so fucking strong.
Yeah.
That can take out Kingdom Come. Yeah. That bar right there. But
really, I was just mad that, first of all,
I'm happy to see that Nas did get a Grammy. He did deserve that.
He did. Yeah, he does deserve a Grammy, but it's like, it was 20 years too late. That's my thing. His first Grammy. And he shouldn't have won this year because Freddie Gibbs had the best rap album of this year. So he shouldn't. Did you, first of all, speaking of Freddie Gibbs, did you see his reaction to when he lost? Oh my God. It was so funny. He said, like, well, I may have lost the Grammy, but I never lost a court case. So, or something like that. So, I'm 0-4. I'm, 0-4 at the Grammys, but I'm 3-0 in court. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, hey, I like that one. I'll take my odds. That was funny.
I like that. Now, I forgot. I didn't even know Alfredo was Alfredo, right? He didn't come out with nothing else.
Yeah, Alfredo. Yeah.
That should have won.
Yeah, that should have won.
If the Kid Leroy didn't start music until this year, Alfredo would have been the best album last year, hands down. I'm telling y'all right now, Alfredo, if the Kid Leroy was just
that's terrible
15 instead of 16, and he didn't even know what the fuck a pop filter was, Alfredo would have been the best album, hands down.
Oh my God,
that shit. Look at me, I'm in love.
Oh my God.
Flipping King do the same thing with a deuce and quarter, and I'm doing things. I'm fucking bitches in the train gang. I'm all of this, and I'm Mo, man. Stop playing. Stop shooting. Who you fucking with? This nigga right here scooting, and I'm gonna come at it, and I'm gonna come on the fucking what was that group? My mom had them playing at her wedding. That song, a wedding song. Look at me, I'm in love.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then, Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie just come in with Gary, Indiana, and it ain't Michael Jackson. This is not the Gary you want.
No. It ain't the Gary you want.
I'm just saying. Kid Leroy didn't do music for one more year. Alfredo would have been best album, hands down. That's sure.
I was just mad that he didn't win, and I don't think that Nas, not that he didn't quote unquote deserve it. He deserved it 25 years ago, but he didn't. I don't think he should have won this year. But and that's just the problem with the Grammys as a whole. Is it's a very antiquated and very traditional, very old way of archaic music industry. Like gatekeeper. This is the thing that this is the body of things that's gonna keep you from getting awards and getting more recognition. The Grammys, kind of like the Oscars. This is how you make your money and become this is the recognition that means the most and that really only matters. So people have so especially during this day and age of streaming and shit and the music industry changing, this is what people aren't gonna really, I wouldn't say respect it, but we're gonna start changing with the times, and the Grammys aren't. They're just staying themselves. Which is very traditional, very Caucasian. That's what traditional means to me whenever I hear that.
Pretty much. I think I'm always 50-50 with that mindset. Like the whole, fuck the Oscars, fuck the Grammys. I'm for it, but then it's like, if I'm in that position, I see this as a business plan. For every Oscar that you get, that's another zero on my check. That's how I always see it. For every Grammy I get, that's another zero for my feature. No, that's another 20,000 at least for a feature. If my starting rate is 100,000, and all I did was features, like Nicki Minaj did, features, no album out. But my money's so tall that these Barbies got to climb it. I'm just saying. And you don't have an album out. And let's say your feature wins, the song with you as a feature wins, and it's like you just won a Grammy too. You made that song too. So that 50,000, that 100,000 should go to 150.
Yeah, easy.
If you charging $1 million to be on the set of When Harry Met Sally, and you won an Oscar. Yeah. So I'm gonna need 2.
It's definitely that, because that is definitely true. The Grammys do that. However, it's just the body of people that decide on who wins and who doesn't that's what's traditional needs to change.
And this is why I'm trying to tell y'all need to stop Stan from blackballing.
There it is. It all comes back to him.
Change it. I'm telling y'all, I could have made Love Jones.
Yeah.
the best fucking romance film y'all ever seen in your life. Exactly. Everyone could have got everybody, fucking dead presidents. Lorenz Tate, he's part of the EGOT. He got everything. I'm gonna give him a Grammy too.
I'll give him a Grammy too. Yep.
Yeah.
We just get some black folks in there and then just start giving everybody Grammys. Be like, I'm sorry, Grammys, because you didn't get one yet.
I feel like their best move, if they would want to stay relevant, or if they felt like they were in jeopardy of losing their credibility, would be to diversify on a musical level. Yeah. I ain't saying just get a bunch of niggas in there. I'm just saying just get this nigga in there. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta come on now. Come on, y'all. I'm trying to get a check too. Shit, if you get more money, if you get a Grammy, how much money you think I get for giving a Grammy? Exactly. You feel me? There's business to this shit. But I feel like it should be diversified on a very strong musical level. There should be, I guess, front runners, leaders of the different genres of music in there. I don't know who's leading the Latin era. It could be Bad Bunny. Some will probably say he's too young, but get that man or woman in there. They deserve a seat at the table. I personally think people like Jay-Z would deserve a seat at the table, or I would go even older and say someone from Run DMC, either Rev Run, somebody KRS-One.
Well, they got to be plugged in. Well, that's the thing. I don't even think the Grammys,
they do have to be tapped in with the whole.
I mean, Jay-Z, I think it is definitely.
Jay-Z, yeah.
I think that's a really good appointment or something like that. But I don't think they even do that. That's the thing. I don't even know who is the Grammy people and how do they change every year? And are they not tapped in? They have no idea who Spot 'em Got 'em is. They have no idea.
Yeah, they don't. They need to diversify on a musical level. Yeah, it should be musicians who are solidified, giving out these highly awarded titles. Yes, to other musicians.
Like, definitely, I definitely agree. Like Jay-Z should be on the board. Period.
Jay-Z, fucking Romeo Santos, because
he's OG in the game for the Latin community.
I feel like there shouldn't be a Latin Grammys. Make it Grammys. They make music too. Don't just unless they want that to the brown community. If that's what you want, by all means.
Yeah, take what you want, because they take what they want. Shit.
Yeah, they do. They will fucking culture vulture, but So if you don't want them to do that and you want to stay as Latin Grammys, that's what's up. Stay just as that. That's amazing. But something like Romeo Santos should be at the table. Somebody from rock. I can't. Shit, all the legends are dead, honestly.
Corey Taylor. Who? Corey Taylor, lead singer of Slipknot.
There you go, right there. And Mick should be his advisor.
Mick Johnson, the scariest
and they should have
man
no
in the
problem
world.
If they wear their fucking mask to the table. Because that's why they're fucking great. That's one of the reasons.
Take them very seriously.
Exactly. Take them very seriously.
He's gonna have a pen in his hand, like really writing shit down.
I would say Usher.
Oh,
if we gonna do R&B,
okay.
I think Usher would be a good one.
Yeah, I like that. Grammy appointees. Appoint specifically musicians too.
Yes, it needs to be people from that world,
from solidified
level. Yes, that way they can. I feel like they alone have the right judgment to cast if we are going to do this judgment thing on who's going to win in a competition of this. Yeah. Grammys. Also, you got to make sure that they're not, biased? Yeah. Because I don't want everybody that signed a fucking Def Jam to win a damn Grammy. Okay, right, Jay-Z, right. You can't be doing that.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
I don't want all that shit. Yeah, you can't. No, don't.
Yeah, there's a way there's a way we can fight that.
Yeah. Get me in there. I don't fuck with them. I'm just trying to let y'all know.
Yeah. But if you want to change Grammys, just listen to episode 33 of the podcast, and we got what you need. We got what you need, Grammys. But we like always, we got what you need, and we got what our audience needs. And right now, they need the best segment of the podcast, and that is the fucking rant. Okay. So this week we got a rant for y'all. Something like we said, if you haven't tuned in, if this is your first episode, welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like, do all that. Go to twitch.tv/deadnemesis and follow, subscribe, tier 3. But
Bam. There you go.
There it is. But
tier 3. There you go.
Every week we come with a rant. We come with something that we got to get off our chests, that we got to say this week. And I got something to say this week, but Edward, I want you to hit me with it first.
Oh, yours must be good. Yours must be real good.
I got something, maybe something for the kids. Definitely for the kids. Gotcha. You know, maybe kids my age, but you know, it's all good. Edward, what you got to say this week? What you got to tell the people? What do you have to tell the world?
In my line of profession, I am basically compelled to deal with different attitudes and personality at my job, and you get to see how people really are and how much they think of status and what it gets them. Today we're not going to be talking about that. My thing is going to be towards you goddamn bike riders. Let me cross my arms so y'all know it's real.
You goddamn bike
where do y'all get the nerve? Let me catch another Huffy or Mongoose.
Not a Huffy.
Or a fucking beach cruiser.
Not a Huffy.
On goddamn PCH.
To the
let me find you in my lane. Yeah, in
the
my
lane. They be in the lane. That's what's crazy.
Didn't we just talk about that in the beginning of this podcast? You know, stay in your lane, and if you got to move, use your blinkers. I don't think bikes have blinkers. I'm pretty sure they don't.
So get your ass
on the fucking sidewalk where you belong,
or do something else.
Yes, I don't like this bill, this constitution, this law, whatever was made for them to share it.
Yeah,
because it's like, bro, I'm pushing 60 right now, and that ain't even fast. You over here with 20? Get your ass off the. And then the way y'all swerve and shit. Y'all be trying to do tricks. And I'm trying to turn behind your hand, hands behind your back and shit. And you be all on one wheel and shit. And I'm like, okay, so if you swerve out of control and I hit you, I'm sorry, you get hit. Is it my fault?
Yeah.
Is it my fault that you just failed your stunt?
And then it's always, I feel like my interaction with bikers is it's a right lane. You know, I'm about to get in the right lane, and then here they are biking. But it's like, it's that moment where, okay, I can just speed in front of them and then get in my right lane. But then if I stop because, you know, there's people coming this way, he going to just run into me, or he going to have to do something because he's still moving. So it's like, well, what do I do? Do I just cut in front of him and speed in front of him, or do I just stand behind him? And if I stand behind him, it's going to be 38 minutes. And then he's going to be all in the bike lane. Then he's turning right too, and he's just going to sit there. Oh, my God. I hate bikers.
I don't like y'all, and I think
I don't like y'all.
You know, and I'm very self-aware. You know, I'm very aware of how I perceive things, and I think I know the reason I don't like y'all is because when I was younger and I was riding a bike, I had to do it on the sidewalk.
Yeah. If
I was on the street and I got hit, cops wouldn't say nothing. There was a cop that pulled me over one time. Because I got on the street because there was it was a weird ass street, and basically, long story short, there was no more sidewalk. It turned into like a little lot or something with a fence on it. So I had no choice but to get into the street, ride the street all the way until I can get back onto the sidewalk where it would restart.
Yeah,
I got pulled over by a cop for that.
Terrible.
And now to see that you guys have this privilege that y'all think is a right, it's a privilege. You guys are kind of agitating me.
Yeah, you're in the way.
You're agitating, like you're in the way. Honestly, you're in the way. You are now the most vulnerable thing on the road now. It used to be motorcyclists, but now it's you. Because I mean, I get it. Biking is a lifestyle and all that. I get that. But just know, bro, there's 2 tons of I'm sorry, because 2,000 pounds is a ton. There's a ton.
Yeah.
Of American made next to you, German made next to you. You got Axis powers all around your ass. You got Japan, Switzerland, America, and Germany all around your ass, and you got a goddamn beach cruiser. Who you think about to win? Who you think about to win in this war of the worlds? Who's about to lose? Who's going to be the first one? First one. Anyone can guess?
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Not
You,
ex's spouse.
Huffy, Mongoose, BMX.
You about to die.
All of this crazy shit. Dave Mirra didn't even want to do this type of shit. He was a vert biker.
Yeah.
RIP to the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to just Ted, do your rant, because
That's terrible.
they play too much. They ain't gonna be satisfied if someone get hurt. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know.
And people have bikers have.
I know, yeah, bikers have definitely been hurt from that, and I'm sorry that you guys are hurt from that. But just move out of the way. If it's a busy street, if you know it's a main street, go back on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
The bill didn't, whatever was passed, it didn't say you can't be on the sidewalk. It just said you can be on the road. So that's like, I can take the vaccination, but I can choose not to take the vaccination and keep popping these goddamn vitamin C's and Ambiens. You feel me?
and Ambien.
I don't know. Ambien just sounds nice. I like that word.
Ambien.
Like, damn, he got hit in his Ambien. That's crazy.
Ambien is a
watch some fucking anime. Ambien jutsu.
That's terrible.
Summoning jutsu. Ambien.
Oh, wait, a lot of middle-aged mothers would love that. I can tell you that
Ambien.
Some Ambien jutsus. They would love that.
Shout out to the middle-aged mothers. You guys are, you're essential to
our core demographic.
Yeah.
But my little thing, I guess, this week is not really a rant. Mm-hmm. It's just, something that I gotta say this week, because I guess people didn't know that, accepted as fact, or didn't know, so I guess I gotta let people know, that, hey, this is out here, this is a fact. Just like making sure everybody got it written down, Mm-hmm. If you are my age, you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's just say that.
Gotcha.
There was a time in 2007, 2008, there was a time, 2009, there was a time when if you were quote unquote cool, or, during that time, and you were of age, you were a teenager during that time, you were in that emo phase, you liked your emo artists, your Hawthorne Heights, your My Chemical Romances, you had well, I didn't personally, but the hair and the eyeliner and that whole thing, that was cool. I was in on it. I just loved the music. I wasn't into the fashion part of it as a black man. But I just loved the music. Now, during that time, we had some of the greatest sounds come out of music, period. I just want to let y'all know. So I just want to let y'all know, especially because I am a 26-year-old man, and during that time, one of the greatest rock bands ever came out, and I wanted to let y'all know that Paramore is one of the greatest rock bands of all time. Okay? Now, listen, no, don't turn it off yet. Turn it off. Don't turn it off yet. Listen to me. Hayley Williams, Paramore, should be inducted into the Hall of Fame today. That's the other end, period. Yeah. Because of their influence, her vocal talent, period. Vocal talent.
This is going to be for your rant.
I mean, there it is right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the kids. Look at the children. Look, and then the home man signed the shit. I mean, that right there is musical greatness. That was the debut album. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. It's greatness. I don't see nothing but greatness on my screen right now. I see me and goats. I see me and 4 goats. That's all. I'm taking a picture next to animals right now.
Oh my god.
That's what's happening. Paramore is one of the greatest rock bands of all time because of their influence, the sound. She's one of the best rock vocalists out there, male or female.
Is it centered for your rant?
It's centered. It's centered. It's there. Okay. I mean, tracks like Pressure, tracks like All We Know Is Falling on that album. All We Know Is Falling. It's amazing. So I'm just letting you know, especially if you were under 27 years old or around my age, you kind of feel what I'm saying. That there was a time when Paramore hit, when Misery Business hit, when Riot came out, that second album, that it was just like, what is this? And who is this woman? And this voice is amazing. Hayley Williams has one of my personal top 5 favorite female and male voices of all time. Because the way she can hit those octaves, the way she can hit everything, it's amazing. So, yeah, Paramore is up there with the Beatles. They're up there with AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Who, Paramore. Have you heard of that? Metallica. Nice to meet you. Have you heard of Paramore? All we know is Fallen. Have you heard of them? Okay, thank you. Who else? Black Sabbath. Great songs. Have you ever heard this album, Riot? Great music. All right. Jimi Hendrix, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You ever met this woman, Hayley Williams? Okay.
Yeah, have
you heard The Only Exception? Nirvana, great to meet. Look at Nirvana, amazing. You are rock and roll in the 90s. Have you heard the self-titled Paramore album? Okay, you haven't. Okay, well, let me introduce you to you. Nice to meet you, Kurt. I'm just saying. I'm just letting y'all know.
I'm gonna take it down now.
Don't put no. Just know that goats are live among us. That's all I gotta say.
That's true.
And one of them is Hayley Williams. Especially if you're a millennial, you understand where I'm coming from.
He was the one I ended up meeting.
Yeah, the bassist, right? Or
not a good guitarist.
Or the rhythm guitarist.
Yeah, he was the bass. Mm-hmm. And he was the drummer. He came back now recently.
Yeah, he's the one. Yeah, he's the one that's recently back.
But the one with the emo, the blonde hair.
Yeah.
Everything that you were saying, I had met him at a bar, and I was saying all of that, and I was like tearing up, and then I looked up, and this man's crying too.
Yeah.
He's like, "You really think that?" And I was like, "Bro."
Paramore.
Stairway to Heaven is next to All I Know. All We Know Is Falling. Not All We Know Is Falling is next to Stairway to Heaven.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
I will come at me, Mr. Rock classic rock head, Mr. Metallica, because I mean I love all that music too. Metallica is my next favorite band. Metallica is one of my favorite. I think Metallica might be my favorite band. It's between Metallica and Paramore. That's the thing. It's between these two. It's between the Beatles and Paramore. Oh, it's a race because they neck and neck. And the Beatles can't make no more music, so if Paramore keep making more music, I don't know what to tell you. It's a race. The Beatles, y'all neck and neck. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all gotta drop something. They responded. The White Album, they responded. Y'all gotta drop something, Beatles. Damn, 2 of y'all dead. That's fucked up.
That is.
Oh well, I guess y'all can't drop nothing. Paramore, they working through their shit. They can just drop one more thing and then it's gonna go. So
but that was another thing I want to talk about too. They're on good terms.
Yeah, I guess
because I was worried about that too. Because I like rock and I agree with everything you just said. Like Paramore, it's Paramore. If I go into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I should see Paramore in there.
Yeah, there should be respect put on their names.
The one thing I hate about rock bands is that there's always a death that breaks up everybody or a disagreement.
Yeah,
and they just never come back.
Yeah.
With that guy, I had such a good conversation, and he was telling me, he was like, "We're in good understandings." Like the drummer, he disagreed on some things with us, and we're still great friends. He just ended up leaving and, living his life. Then he came back. And with me, it was, I got married and had a kid.
Yeah.
So all that was left was Hayley and the bass drummer.
Mm-hmm.
And, the whole L.A. Reid situation. I ain't about to get into all of that. But y'all know, if y'all some Paramore fans, y'all know about that L.A. Reid situation. But yeah, they're the greatest. They're amazing. I
love Paramore. We'll always love Paramore. My children will know Paramore.
Yes. I know they say you should never meet your heroes because they always assholes.
Oh, I would.
That man was a saint. He deserves a square right next to St. Peter's.
There it is. There it is.
Okay. Once I meet Daniel Day-Lewis, I can say I lived my life. I lived my life, D.D. Lou.
Well, I mean, I think once you take a shot with Leo DiCaprio, then that'll be over. You take a shot with Leo DiCaprio in Spain with some questionable women around you.
He's saving the world.
International waters. Okay.
That's how you gonna retort that? International waters.
No, that's how he retorts it. If you ask about anything, international waters. You always notice Leo is on a yacht. I swear to God,
He is.
he is on the yacht.
That's actually that might be smart. That might be the way.
He's saving the world, and he's also a smart man, and he's saving the world.
Yeah, saving the world. And you know, if he saves the world, it won't be so much water, so he won't be so international with it. And maybe y'all could stop this man. But
Camilla, you did your homework today? Okay.
No. International waters, Camilla.
International waters, Camilla.
Moneybag Joe. Send me a stimmy, bro. Come on.
Come on, Leo. Leo, you don't need no damn stimmy. You see this yacht? Yes, I do.
90-footer.
90-footer.
And the 120-footers for the national waters. You know, the 90-footers for the international waters.
I need smaller, compact. Can't lose them. I'll lose them on a 120. Okay. I think that'll do it for our episode. Anything else any other headlines that you need to talk about, need to tell our audience?
Yes, there is. Oh yeah, most definitely. The other night, on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Dead Nemesis. Mm-hmm. Some of you viewers might have been the reason behind this, and for this, I thank you. And that reason being a hype train that happened. I was streaming. It was the longest stream I've ever done at 10 hours and 9 minutes. Mm-hmm. And a hype train happened, and I want to thank all of you for that. I really appreciate you guys doing the donation, the bits, the subs, the gifting subs, the viewership, the just coming by to check out my gaming. Yeah. Doing the hosting, the raids. I really do appreciate all of that, guys. I love y'all for that. Y'all really had me tearing up last night. So if any of you guys who are on that chat, or any of you guys who even just follow me in Twitch, are watching this right now, my sincerest of thanks, and I will forever be grateful to you. Yeah. And
they're gonna have to get in. You got to get in on the ground floor because it's on the way. We on the way up.
We are definitely on the way up.
You see blips and when you see that blips and stuff, and it's like of success and things starting to kind of work out. Mm-hmm. That means you're doing the right thing. So I definitely think we are, and you are too, with the Twitch thing.
Oh yeah, and also be sure to go follow Ted. Yeah. Follow Ted at twitch.tv/DTedMosby.
I mean it's the same.
That's with 2 E's at the end. MOSBEE.
BEE like Beyonce.
Not BEE like Beyonce, but BEE like the B movie. Jerry Seinfeld. That's a good status person, right? Comedians, coffee and cars. No. BE like Beyonce, then. Yes.
I think that's my favorite thing Jerry Seinfeld's ever done is B movie. We're not gonna get in that argument. That's a whole episode later.
That is because that a lot. Yeah, let's not do that.
Because me and Jerry Seinfeld don't mix. We like oil and water. do.
What's funny? Some of this brick oven pizza that he has though.
Family Guy is funnier than Seinfeld.
Oh shit! Here they come. They coming for you. They're looking at the architecture of your room. They're noticing what city that's in, where they do that.
I can't say what I really want to say because that's a whole rant.
Yeah,
that's a whole thing.
But you guys never know. We might get a Patreon and add some bonus content on there.
Patreon. You don't want to hear my stuff about Seinfeld because I'll rip your ass, bitch ass nigga. Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, we might have to save that for Patreon right there. That might be a Patreon thing right there.
If memes existed in the 90s, then Jerry Seinfeld wouldn't have a fucking career. I guess. Like what? Your t-shirt button, and then that's make it funny. Fuck, dude.
No, please don't go into it.
Exactly. Anyways, I can't. But yeah, what we missed on, I guess what I had to say was Beyonce. Well, I forgot. She's now the most decorated female, I think artist in Grammy history. Mm-hmm. I think, actually singer, I think, because they said she was the most decorated person, but it ended up being Quincy Jones because Quincy Jones is the GOAT. We forgot about Quincy Jones. I got like 18,000 Grammys. She only got 2,000, you know?
Yeah. And I got my 10,000 Grammys in one night. So
exactly. So, you know, that's Quincy Jones. We don't talk. We don't dispute. But Beyonce becoming the most decorated female and the most decorated, I think, singer. That's the thing. 28 Grammys. That's crazy. 28. So yeah, Beyonce don't need no damn Grammy. She don't got fuck them. Oh y'all. Yeah. I'm Beyonce. Yeah. Beyonce is over everything. When she showed up, she didn't even announce that she was gonna be there at the Grammys. But then I was watching the Grammys, and all of a sudden they just pan, and you see Beyonce at the table, and it's like, oh shit! I had to stop everything. I dropped my pen. I had to drop everything and be like, whoa! Beyonce has made an appearance. We need to. Everything should stop. Everything should. We got to see what's going on. What is she wearing? Who is she wearing? So it's a it's a thing. It's a thing. Who are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing my daughter.
This is a Rainbow Collection exclusive.
Yeah. So it's it's just a thing. I don't know. Yeah, Beyonce deserves it all. Beyonce is the closest thing to Michael Jackson that we've ever had. I believe that.
Damn. So she's the most decorated singer?
Yes.
Or did they put her in their group as like female singer?
She's the most decorated female, definitely, but I think she's the most decorated singer. Let me get you the article headline.
What do they mean by decorated? Like the most
awarded? Yes.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. She might be the only singer to ever go into group, R&B, pop, rap. She has a ballad. And I think ballad is like a slow jam.
Yeah. A ballad, yeah. It's like a
Or would you consider that R&B?
A ballad, yeah. It could be. I mean, a ballad could be anything. A ballad could be genre. Hopping. Because you can have a ballad in country music. You can have a ballad in quote unquote singer, adult contemporary, as they used to call that, which I never got that. You have a ballad in R&B music, so yeah, it's just a type of songwriting, I guess.
Okay.
But Beyonce, she the GOAT. Will always be the GOAT. But yeah, I think that'll kick it for 33 of the Third and Age show. Thank you for joining us. Thank y'all for listening. Every week to keep tuning in because it's only gonna go up from here. Stay on the ground floor because we got new shit coming. New shit's coming on the way. It's on the way. Be sure to keep following us on Twitch. Be sure to keep following us everywhere at Ted and Ed Show on Instagram, at Ted and Ed Show on fucking everything.
Twitter,
Facebook, other social media platforms.
All that.
Stay connected. We thank y'all.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, y'all. See y'all in the next one.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.